All right. All right, look like we live. Look like everything is on the up and up. So we're gonna talk for a little bit. Wait to get some people in here. Once everybody comes in, then we'll get going. So we're gonna talk once everybody. Okay, so it sounds like the audio's good. I always want to check the audio because I'm still new to this. So once I get everything on a professional level, then we'll look into that. I don't know if that's gonna be the case or whatever. I don't know, man. But I'm gonna share this so people can come through and chat. Also, this is live on Twitch as well. All right, so I got that up and running. All right, cool. So we're gonna get it popping. We're gonna talk for a little bit. I'm gonna wait for about three, maybe 2 or 3 more minutes, and I'm gonna get just to start talking about stuff. We're gonna talk about Madden 21. We'll talk about these reviews because the game has been out well enough to know, like, I believe most of these reviews that are out now are going to be reviews that actually make sense. These are going to be reviews that I can actually understand. Also, these are going to be reviews of people who actually played the game. So I want to talk about that. Also, I'm talk about NBA 2K21, what people think about the game so far, and I'm going to start scheduling content a little bit differently as far as what's going to be on the channel on a weekly basis. Uh, Possibly, if everything goes as smooth I want it to, uh, it's going to be possible that I can stream maybe three. I'm talking about outside of the podcast, probably 3 times a week. So that'll be a total of 5 days a week I could possibly stream. I'm definitely going to try to have at least one day, maybe two, for my family because we're busy as well. My wife is doing her thing with her channel. She's about to get that off the ground. And my son, he needs the attention, all the attention that he can get. So um I gotta be there for that, because he needs that attention. But other than that, I want to thank everybody who's been on, the Patreon or whatever. Shout out to the ones who supporting the Patreon. If you haven't already, you can support the Patreon. The link is in the description. If you want to hear about more content, or you want more content here, just like and subscribe to the channel. Trust me, there's more stuff that's going to be coming down the pike when it comes to this channel. I've been getting a lot of motivation to do more, not just because the growth of the channel. I really feel that uh, when I play games and I see people coming to watch me and want to hear my insight on games and actually enjoy watching, it gives me motivation to continue to do so. So, I mean, I'm not the biggest channel in the world. I don't have like all the subscribers. I'm still very, very small doing this, but I strive on trying to give out the best content possible, and I'm going to continue to do so. So hopefully, anybody that's here who's willing to listen, you know, give some feedback of what you like to see. But I'm going to give my 2 cents on some of these reviews that are out here. Also, just chat, just about everything that's been going on this past week. Um, when you look at everything that has been going on, I'm trying to see if I could pull this up real quick. with Madden 21 has been getting a lot of negative reviews, and it's understandable. I get it. So we're going to talk about that. And NBA 2K21 is not much to talk about. NBA 2K21, in my opinion, a lot of people are still upset about the shot meter. They're about to nerf that, so I'm going to talk about that as well. And also, I'm going to get into some gameplay mechanics that, look like it's just gotten better. I haven't played the game, but it look like it is moving in the right direction, and that's a good thing. It's always a good thing when the gameplay is getting better. No matter how slight that has been, it's getting better, so that's a good thing. So, first, before I get anything out of the way, I want to get the scheduling content out of the way, because I know the last stream I did, I talked about actually doing more content. Like, right now I stream Saturdays, Sundays, and Mondays. And I also do First and Frame Rates Tuesday and Thursday. So I'm just trying to figure out what kind of content I should put out on those days. Saturday night I'm doing Madden. Sunday night I'm doing Sunday night I'm doing retro game. Sunday retro stream, I'm doing that. And Mondays I still want to do College Hoops 2K8, but I'm not sure. I'm not really sure if I want to do that, because I like the game and all, but I kind of don't want to play with the team I'm playing with. And I like the franchise mode, but there's other games that I find interesting at this point that I really want to play. I think the Madden situation, I'm having a blast with Madden. There's times I play all pro football. So I don't know if I want to put all pro football in that rotation. I do want to put a college game in that rotation as well. So I'm kind of torn between what I want to do on Mondays. Do I want to make it to where it's more of a random situation? I don't know. It's something that I'm trying to figure out. So that's where you guys come in. Like, I already got a couple football games, like, NCAA. Then I turn around, I got all pro football. Then I got the older Maddens or the older NCAAs that I like to play. So I don't know necessarily what I want to put in that Monday slot. Tuesday and Thursday I do the podcast. So that leaves me with Wednesday and Friday, which necessarily DJ does his stream on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I really don't know where I want to go with that. But I don't know if Monday should be like a free for all. And I'm kind of leaning towards that, where Monday nights would be like a free for all, where I'll just do a stream of whatever game I want to do. Maybe it'll be NCAA Basketball 10, which that turned out to be a really good stream. The what you call it, the NCAA 10, that turned out to be really good. Then I turn around and I had All Pro Football was another good stream. NCAA 14 is another one. It's always the good stream. I know I didn't get too much traction when it came to Insurgency, because that's kind of like not what this channel was built on. It's not built on per se a first person shooter or whatever the case may be, or like I like to play fighting games. So it's kind of not built on that. So that may be something I may do, like a special type of thing on a different time. I don't want to put that in the schedule. Or like I said, it may be a free for all where I just add those into the free for all on Mondays. But this channel is basically built off sports, but at the same time, I'm a gamer at heart. I play anything. I'll play pretty much any game that's out there that's pretty much that's pretty much a that's fun, that's interesting. So it's something that I don't know. It's something that I may I want feedback. Maybe somewhere down the road somebody will to let me know what they want to do or whatever. That's great. If not, that's fine. But I think Saturdays I can do Madden, or Sundays I do the retro stream, or I even could flip it. I can do Madden on Mondays and do the free fall on Saturday. It just depends. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Whatever. I'm pretty sure you guys for the most part don't really care. you guys come through anyway to watch what I do. So that's a great thing. And so without, I mean, other than that, everything is straight. So another thing, I do want you guys to know that you can subscribe to the podcast. We're on Google, iTunes, SoundCloud. We're now on Spotify as well. You can go to catch the link in the description. We're on Spotify. I know a few people already subscribed on Spotify. We really appreciate it. If you haven't already, I mean, I don't know what you're waiting on. I think we have a really good podcast. I think it's great. We have fun. We talk about sports. We talk about sports gaming. We have fun talking about each other. We do a pretty good job with all of that. So um, I highly recommend it. I recommend you guys to come through and actually, you know, uh, come through and listen to the podcast. Subscribe to it when you can't catch us live. And I think that's one of the beautiful things about us on those platforms. If you can't catch us on Tuesday and Thursday, which we do that at between 7:30, 8 o'clock, I kind of lean towards the 8 o'clock when we start, because that's a little more convenient for me, because I do have a job by day. So I think it's very cool to do it that way. And uh, if you can't catch us on that, you can go and catch us live. And like I said, it's always, a phenomenal thing when you guys do catch us. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that. First of all, My Magic, I don't know if he's here or if he's gonna come back and listen to this later. I appreciate him for subscribing, or following following me on Twitch. That's great. I am live streaming on Twitch as well. If you don't know, I'm on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. NBA Live girl, thanks for her. She came through and she subscribed to the channel. Really appreciate that. But like I said, at the end of the day, I just want to continue to push out the best content possible. I think those days of actually just talking about the games and not having fun, or I guess it's fun to just talk bad about the games. I mean, those days are over. I like to play the games. I like to have fun. I like to enjoy myself. So hopefully, that'll be the case, that you guys will actually, enjoy that. All right, let's talk about these Madden reviews. Madden, for the most part, Metacritic gave it a 63. IGN gave it a 6 out of 10. GameSpot gave it a 6 out of 10. Shout out to that gamer on the Sports Gamer Show. He came back with a new video for Madden 21. He also gave it a 6 out of 10. I believe that's around about the sweet spot where it should be. 6 out of 10 is actually a fair assessment. I think the gameplay is great. If you haven't checked out any gameplay, you can go back and check out the stream from last night, or any other stream I did on Madden 21. I think the gameplay is really good. The modes are lacking. The modes are terrible. And I'm not saying they're terrible because they're just bad modes. They're just copy and paste modes, and especially franchise mode. And that's not that's not acceptable at all. I know a lot of people saying they got glitches and bugs and all this stuff going on. Personally, I haven't seen any glitches and bugs. I think that's pretty much mostly on consoles. I see a lot of people playing on consoles have these issues. Not saying that it don't happen on PC, but I've been playing on PC. I have yet to see like the lines are missing, or crazy colorful screens, or colorful coaches, or or any of that nature. I haven't seen that. Now, the copy and paste of the Super Bowl presentation needs to be fixed. I mean, there's no way around that. That is another thing that's absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand how, I understand that you have a lot of crunch time, but you couldn't be creative and just do extra cut scenes or different cut scenes for the Super Bowl. I mean, something. But for it to be a copy and paste, and then some people are saying on the practice field is still saying Madden 20. It's like, how could you get to this point where that people think that's okay and that's cool? I mean, it's not. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. It's just, to me, I see where they're trying to go forward, and I see where that the gameplay is actually pretty good. A lot of people probably already dropped the game because 2K21 is here, and I'm not gonna get into 2K21 yet, but I just don't understand how people just I'm sorry, how the devs just can't get it right as far as just locking down things that actually work. I don't know. I'm not a I'm not a big on the technical side of things, so I don't know. What's up, Hollywood Sports? Thank you for coming through. Hollywood says I get a game at 6.5 to 7 rated, and that's fair. I totally understand it. I'm right there with you on that because I think the game, personally, I think the game plays very very well. I mean, I've been on record saying that for a while now. I think the game plays really really good, but everything else is lacking so bad. I mean, even if they did some slight improvements to franchise mode, I mean, you don't have to be everything under the sun, but if they gave it a slight upgrade or something different that made you feel a little more immersed, I would be all for it. But unfortunately, we don't have that. So it's just another year. But also keep in mind uh they are talking about giving us some upgrades for franchise mode starting in October or something like a month from now. So that'll be cool to see if how that's going to play out. Also, um, they're having two more after that. Now that's going to be in the middle of next gen. It makes me wonder what are they doing for the next generation of consoles when it comes to Madden as well. So I don't know. Hollywood, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you for being a supporter and listening, man. I always try to find out what you're doing new in your content as well. And we just keep on trying to make these games fun and as close to sim as possible. That's what we do. And like I said, I think the game does a pretty good job of doing that. I'm having a really good time with the game, and I'm getting some really good true to life results. Drew Brees just threw over 500 yards on me, and that makes sense because we made them one dimensional. Our front seven couldn't get nowhere around the edges, but we got a lot of push up front. Now, the Saints got two impact players on the offensive line, which are both tackles. We couldn't get around those for the most part. But up the middle, we caused two fumbles. We caused a couple of sacks. We caused an interception off of a hurry. I don't see a problem with it. That's some good stuff right there. And for the most part, I would like to see more of that being implemented. There, like I said, there are glitches and bugs. There are glitches in every game. Madden is a little bit more than usual, but they have these problems to where you would like to see it cleaned up a lot more. So I'm 100% behind the gameplay of Madden, but it needs to get better. It absolutely need to get better. What's going on, Quayface? Thank you for coming through. Curious George, I like that name, Curious George. I said, hi, Jadeveon Clowney is overrated. I absolutely agree. I'm gonna give you a little bit of story about Jadeveon Clowney real quick. Jadeveon Clowney he played at college for the University of South Carolina. Now, mind you, I live here in Columbia where the South Carolina Gamecocks play, but I'm nowhere near close to being a fan. I haven't been so hard on them lately, but I never was a big fan of them. So when Jadeveon Clowney was playing at South Carolina, don't get me wrong, the man's talented, but the problem with him is he takes off so many plays to the point where I don't trust him unless if it's contract season. So the Titans got a pass rusher, which I think he's better, against the run, but nevertheless, they got him. But I just feel that at the end of the day, I don't think he's worth the money that they're giving him because, I mean, not until contract season, that's when he comes up and he actually plays well. I'm going to go back real quick, and I'm not going to touch on this too much, but I talked about this in the past stream I did when it comes to Madden Metacritic scores. And I'm going to look at this real quick. Not Madden 20. Madden 21, that's the one. Okay. I can't share the screen like I want to because I need to upgrade some things when it comes to me doing this live stream and actually having the app that I'm using all integrated so everything will work. Like my webcam right now doesn't work too well with the app that I'm using to actually share the screen and work off my computer. So I'm doing this off my iPad, but I have both of my computers right here. But nevertheless, if you go If you go to the Metacritic score, it's gotten worse. It was at 0.4, it went down to 0.3, and now the user score is 0.2. That is ridiculous. The Metacritic, these guys on Metacritic are like review bombing the hell out of this game. And is it warranted? Maybe. I mean, I don't. I mean, like I said, I can't say it over and over again. I can't say it enough. The gameplay I like. The game can play pretty well, but when it comes to actual modes in the complete game, I can see why people are upset. Is it a 0.2? No, but I feel that I think EA in general has done a disservice to their fans over the last least 10, maybe 12 years. And I think, finally people are starting to get fed up. I mean, you got some people who are leading the way with hashtags, whoever the case may be. And I'm not going to sit here and tell them that, hey, y'all are wrong for doing this. People have entitled to their own opinions. And I understand some people are followers and they're sheep. And when they go and see one person put a 0, everybody puts a 0. But for the most part, I did this stream last week and I don't want to touch on it too much further. I know that there are some legit complaints about the game. And I'm 100% behind them on that because I see those same, problems. So, yeah, I get it. But for me, I'm going to continue to play the game. I had a phenomenal time playing the game last night. And with that being said, you guys can come around and watch me play. I'm going to continue to do it and just have fun. I think it's a pretty fun game to play. Let's talk about 2K21. First of all, before I get into that, everybody who's here, I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for coming through and listening and watching and sharing your ideas and actually spending time with me, man. You don't have to, but I appreciate it. And I'll always be thankful. Excuse me. If you haven't already, we do have a Patreon. The link is in the description. I don't even think, honestly, I don't think you guys don't even have to go and be a Patreon. We would love it if you do. It's totally optional. But just go and just give it a look. If it's something that you may be down with, it's cool. If not, that's fine. If you don't have, if your situation's not right to become a Patreon, or if you don't want to, donate to the channel, because I have a couple of donations in the description as well, that's fine. The least you guys can do, if it's okay with you guys, to just share the videos, share the content, hit the like button, all those things. I mean, those things do help us grow. It helps the podcast grow. It helps my channel to grow. So it's a win-win all the way around, because if you guys support, trust and believe, there's going to be better, bigger, better content. Like I was talking about the situation with me doing the live stream through my computer and my webcam's not working like I wanted to. See, now, if I can get enough donations or whatever stuff, it'll go to stuff like that. Not to necessarily lace my pockets and try to become rich off this. I just want to make the best content possible. So it's totally up to you guys. Nevertheless, let's get into NBA 2K21. I want to see what some people said about that. I'm not going to necessarily go into the Metacritic stuff, but not as deep as I did the last one with Madden. But I want to see what people are saying about it so far, and I'm gonna give my 2 cents about it. Okay, come on. Okay, there we go. Sometimes my second computer acts up sometimes. All right, let's see. 2K21 Metacritic. I'm not going to get into this too deep. Wow. Based on 51 ratings, Metacritic has it down on as 2.1. What's going on, Gamer Champ, man? What's up with you, bro? Appreciate you coming by. Definitely appreciate you. I'm trying to look at this Metacritic. Yeah, NBA 2K21 has 21 on Metacritic. That's weird. I didn't think it was gonna be that low, but you know what? You're right, Quayface. That's exactly what it is. I didn't even think about that. All this time, I just thought about that. You said, dude, the boys are mad because they can't shoot. That makes so much sense right there. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're exactly right. Because hold on a second, y'all. Hey, babe, I just got this picture you sent me. I like this. I like this. Hey, we need to do this for his birthday. Yeah. Sorry guys, I got this picture. My wife sent me a picture of my son's birthday cake when he turns 2. I'm gonna show it to you guys since I try to be transparent. All right, my son's turning 2, and let me see if I can get that in there. We're gonna make him a too legit to quit birthday cake. I think that's pretty cool. What you guys think? See if y'all see that. Like an MC Hammer too legit to quit. So I think that's pretty cool. Nevertheless, yeah, I think you're absolutely right, man. Dudes are mad because it just updated. It went up to 2.4 right now. It's 2.4 on Xbox One. PC got it at 0.9. I'm gonna tell you why. I know for certain why it's a 0.9 on PC. People on PC don't play around. If you got a bunch of microtransactions or whatever in their game, they're not gonna take too kind to your game. That's just how PC gamers are. They don't play around with stuff like that. But I think for the most part, most people are mad because they can't shoot. I had no problem with it. I think it's okay. This game is actually on Google Stadia. I wonder what they said on Switch. I can imagine how bad it is on Switch trying to play this game on Switch. There's no on Google Stadia and Switch, they have no ratings yet. But everything is under 3. So now this is a question I have to say. What's up with these sports titles? Are we living in a world right now where sports titles are just terrible now? I don't see it. I think they're okay. They could be better, but I don't think they're like absolute trash like most people say they are. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, because I played the demo of 2K21 and I felt the game felt good to me. I'm still waiting to get the entire game. I don't know if I'm gonna get it yet. It's just something that I actually thought about as far as should I wait? Should I wait the next year? Because the next gen version is going to be on PS5 and Xbox Series, but I don't see myself getting one, to be honest. I don't see myself getting a next gen console. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Like, should I get it or not? I don't know. I may just wait till it's like a really cheap price because I'm still playing 2K20 and I like 2K. I like 2K20 a lot. And see, you just make a really good point, Quayface. I'm gonna wait till it comes up on the screen so I can put it up. And I think that's something that most people need to do because using the shot stick isn't for everybody, and that's the way it's supposed to be. You know, there's some things in some games that just don't work out for you. There's some games for me it don't work out for me. Here it is right here. Quayface says it's very hard to shoot using the analog. That's why I use the button. It's nothing wrong with that. You know, you had that option in NBA Live. And a lot of people don't even do that. Some people don't like to shoot with the analog stick, so they use the button. Another thing, MLB The Show. I don't like using the analog stick to swing sometimes. Very rarely, well, I'll say most of the time. It's very rarely that I use the analog stick to swing the bat in MLB The Show. So I use the button because I've been using buttons to swing the baseball bat ever since I've been playing on a Nintendo. Bad News Baseball. Hell, baseball for the Atari. I've been using a button to swing ever since then. So I'm so used to it, and it just feels better that way. And if it feels right to you, use what feels right to you. You don't have to use the shot meter just because it's there. But you have some people that's on the internet that likes to do it and want to complain and want to fuss when you have other options. It's good to have other options. And that's the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be where you have other options. You can actually play the way you like to play. Quayface is a prime example. He uses the button, and I'm pretty sure it works out for him. You know, and he said it's hard for him. It may be easier for others. You know, I would never use like a shot meter to shoot the ball, but I don't mind using it because I don't like the shot meter anyway. I would rather get it off the screen personally. Okay, he says 21 feels very different from 20. I kind of felt that I kind of got that sense in the demo, but the demo and full game is different. So I don't know. I would not know. So with that being said, you're the one that, basically telling me, and I'll take your word for it. You are always pretty much on point with what you say about how you feel about games. And I know you don't have no reason to lie or whatever. So I'm here for it. You know what I'm saying? I think that at the end of the day, if it feels different to you, if you're having fun with it, and that's all that matters. And that's kind of like what I do with Madden. Like if it's fun to me, I'm going to be on it. You know what I mean? I don't see a problem with that. I think more people need to have that mindset. A lot of people find one thing wrong and they just write the game completely off, when in some cases, the one thing is wrong, you have options to make it different. So I don't understand it. Maybe I'm tripping. Later on today, I'm going to be streaming NFL Game Day 98. I'm going to be streaming that on the Sunday retro stream that I'm doing. So I hope you guys come through for that. I think it's going to be pretty cool to play that. I'm debating if I'm going to play it on my original PlayStation 1. I could play it on the PlayStation 2, but I kind of see no need to do that because I don't have none of my PlayStation 2s hooked up. I do have my PS3 hooked up, and I may play it on that because it's just easier. It's easier to do it that way. So I may just do it like that and just stream it through there. So we'll see how that all plays out. Nevertheless, I think we're just gonna have a good time. So anything else with NBA 2K21 that y'all want to talk about? Because I don't have much else to say. I think it played well throughout the demo. A lot of people saying that it plays pretty good. Everybody's tripping with that's another thing. A lot of people saying that they have a problem with the shot stick. They're about to nerf that. And that's one thing I noticed. They're going to nerf that because of the fact that too many people complaining. And I knew that was going to happen. When I played the demo and I noticed the problems with people trying to adjust, I knew it 30 seconds in when I was learning how to shoot. I was like, oh man, they're going to nerf this. They're going to patch this. Gamers are not going to like it. And I knew it was going to happen. And that's basically what's going on. So it's crazy. It's just ridiculous. Quayface also says, excuse me, Madden 21 is fun, but I need my franchise to be better. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. I try to make the most of it and try to make it fun. I try to make little scenarios while I'm doing live streams or whatever, but it's too stagnant. It's too basic. It's too bland. It needs to be more than that. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to what these updates were going to be. Maybe it's going to be phenomenal in the next generation. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe we'll get that to the point where we're somewhat satisfied, because I don't think we're going to be 100%, not as a collective. I don't think we're going to be 100% satisfied when it comes to Madden. But hopefully they'll give us something to say, all right, these guys are trying to do something different. Work Birdie, what is good? Appreciate you coming through, my brother. Thank you for coming through today. And if you have any ideas to share, let me know. We're talking about Madden, we're talking about NBA 2K. I'm still trying to figure out some things on the scheduling end. Like, should I have I'm already streaming Wednesday. I'm already streaming Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Sunday is going to be the retro streams. Sunday, I mean, I'm sorry, yeah, Sunday's the retro stream. Monday could be the college games or APF. And then I have Madden on Saturday, which could be the same thing. I don't know if I want to switch the two. So I don't know. Oh yeah. The update to the shooting. He said it's staying the same on Hall of Fame and changing on all the other difficulties. I think that's actually fair. I think that's fair because if you plan on Hall of Fame, expect to have that challenge. If you plan on everything else, it should change. I think it's basically a compromise. Me personally, I'd rather keep it the way it is, but I'm not the masses, so I totally understand. Sorry about that. So I just think at the end of the day, what I was getting at before we started talking about it's like the quality of these games. Why are they so low? You know, Madden's low. We know why. The franchise not there. They still have glitches and bugs. People can't adapt in 2K21. That's why the Metacritic on that is low. You know, and even MLB The Show. MLB The Show has its moments as well. What's going on, Noble? Appreciate you coming through, man. Oh yeah, congratulations again on that new package that you got too. Congratulations on that new package that you showed me, man. That's fire, bro. Let's see if I can get that to pop up. MLB The Show. MLB The Show 20 got 83 on Metacritic. 6.5 user. But MLB The Show always been a pretty good baseball game. I mean, they have its moments, but I see not too many things that are out of the way with MLB The Show. So, I mean, with that being said, you know, it's hard for me to lump. I'm gonna drop my phone. It's hard for me to lump MLB The Show with these other two games because MLB The Show has always been, you know, pretty good game. Shut up, Bixby. I don't care. So I just think at the end of the day, you know, with 2K, I think they're still on the right track of making a basketball sim. I have no problem with that. But I also think that Madden needs a complete overhaul. Hold on a second, fellas. Hold on. Okay, I had to cut the fan on. It's getting warm in here. But I think that Madden needs a complete overhaul at the end of the day. Even though the gameplay is good, like I said before, Madden has a situation to where it's basically still running on last generation code. And I'm talking about 360 PS3 code. That needs to change. You know what I mean? You know, I think that's something that needs to be changed. We'll put another banner up for you guys. Like I said, let's see. Let me change that. Okay. Like I said, the Patreon is there if you guys, you know, find it in your heart to check that out. Also in the description, I do have other ways to donate as well. You can donate via Cash App. I need to change that. Let me look at that. I want to change that to make sure. I think that banner is wrong. Because I can't remember. It's been so long since I put this up. I do want to apologize for that. But I'm going to check this out and make sure. Because I think that is incorrect. Okay. There we go. I think that is incorrect. Yeah, that is incorrect. Let me change that. Let me change that. There we go. There we go. There it is. Cash App is $VF Baller 20. PayPal is in the description. It's totally up to you. If you want to donate to the channel, it's all good. It's not required. Just wanted to put that out there, let you guys know. If you don't, that's cool. but the option is always there because a lot of people have been asking for the option or whatever. So that's great if you guys want to do that. Just want to put that up there. I don't want to keep that scrolling too much. Also, you can find us on Twitter, VF Baller, DJ81, JMBMJ is Bill's fourth. So that's if you want to catch us there, that's down in the description as well. I think it still is. If not, it's right there. Also, you can join the Discord. The Discord, that link is in the description as well if you want to catch the Discord. Join it. We always talking over there about sports gaming. We have fun with that. So it's all good. Let's get back on this Madden thing real quick before we wrap it up because it's almost been 40 minutes, almost an hour. I usually try to do this between an hour and 15 minutes. If you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section. That will help, keep the conversation going. Also, the people that are on Twitch right now watching, I really appreciate you guys on Twitch. Appreciate that. Keep up the good work as far as the support. Long as you guys do your part with supporting, I'm going to do my part as making the best content possible. Also, let's get into Madden. Like I said, I think Madden, once again, has the potential to be a pretty good football game based on what I've been playing. But I think they're going to always have the suits in a way. The suits are always going to be in a way. That's just how it's going to be. If you don't know that they want the game to come out on a yearly release, it rushes everything. And when it does rush everything, you have all these glitches, especially for some reason. A lot of them has been on consoles, and it's kind of weird. But nevertheless, that's okay. It's just that they need to tighten that up. They need to get to the point to where that the suits need to understand that your customers want a quality product. Will they ever listen? I don't think so. They're more inclined with getting money from Mutt and all these other places. And long as they get that money, it's all good. They don't really care at all. So that's the problem with that. So I really would like to see them realize that and possibly make something better. Mr. Ham, what's going on, bro? GSU, Georgia Southern is always in the house. You see the hat? You see the hat? Georgia Southern Eagles all day. I need to buy some more Georgia Southern merchandise. I just thought about that. I saw a Georgia Southern flag I want to put on the wall, but Seaport, live from the Seaport today, all the time. Seaport, Savannah, Georgia. That's where I'm from. That's where I was born and raised. Always Seaport, all day, all day. Noble said, I think the suits are feeling the heat though because they're adding content all of a sudden to franchise mode. We'll see what in the future. Yeah, and that's the thing. This fix, man, and all these other hashtags. All right, whatever. I get it. But that fixed man franchise mode or fixed man franchise hashtag had a lot of weight to it. It got attention to a lot of people with the blue check marks on Twitter. The ones with the official check mark by their name. A lot of them caught wind of that. Now you got NFL players. You even got some basketball players. You got restaurants. You got other places who have big names actually caught on to this. And like I said about the Star Wars thing or any company in general, no company wants people that are on the outside of their clientele understanding what's going on to the insiders that are clientele. Like, in other words, EA don't want people that are non-gamers to get outraged about a game because people that are non-gamers, when they're outraged, these are the ones that has real pull. Now, for us as gamers, yeah, we may complain, but you know what? Most of the people that are really complaining, they're still buying the games. Now, the non-gamers that complain, those are potential customers that they're losing. These are people that are actually can have a problem with what they're doing because it's really going to affect their bottom line. They don't have that reassurance that, oh, they're a gamer, they're going to buy the game anyway, we're just going to let them talk. No. These are people that don't buy your game regardless. And if they're outraged about it, that's going to cause a problem on their end. So I think, like you said, I think it's going to change some things. Noble also says, just think if they had a franchise mode that had the features my league has, then they will have happy consumers, and then they can venture out to new modes like this. Listen, you're exactly right. if franchise mode was on point, I don't care what arcade crap that they put in there, Showtime or what it's called, Showdown or Superstar mode or I forgot what it's called. With I think the guys from Migos was in or whatever. If they had the franchise mode on point, I don't care what else they put in the game after that. What's Superstar KO? That's what it's called. The problem I have with Madden is that you guys sit here, tell us you want to give us stuff franchise, but you end up putting new modes in the game that what we want in franchise mode could be less work to do, and it takes up a little amount of look. They put out more resources to put out Superstar KO than the resources that was needed for us to get things in franchise mode. Let's say, for instance, it probably gave them like a 50, maybe 100 team, 100 man dev team to put in Superstar together. I'm not very technical, but I believe that the things that we want added in franchise mode, probably 10 people could do. But they rather take those 100 and work on new modes where these 10 people could give us the basic stuff from franchise mode. That's the type of stuff that I don't understand. You know what I mean? Mr. Ham says, I agree, but I did put him on notice because the casuals are more prone to play modes like Superstar KO, and yeah, that's what I'm saying. It have to put them on notice. Noble also says, right, because more people, more open, because people be more open to these new modes because the franchise guys will be content with the product. Exactly. Why do you think like when NBA Street came out, a lot of people was cool with NBA Street because at the time, NBA Live was all right. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they made that a separate game. So more people say, okay, street mode, okay, we know the N1 thing is going on, and NBA Live is cool. So we don't have to rag them for making an arcade game when NBA Live back then, 2002, 2003, was actually on point. So, I mean, you're absolutely right. Like, if they give everything, I ain't gonna say, listen, I'm not even choosy. If they give us enough to say, okay, this franchise mode is decent, I can get jiggy with it, I feel immersed, I'm cool with it. If they give us that and then turn around and do all this other stuff in the game, I'm cool. Because franchise mode is one of the first modes that was ever like really put in the game before, franchise mode was a thing back on the Saturn and PlayStation 1. And matter of fact, I think even on the Super Nintendo, you could have played a 3-year franchise on Super Nintendo. I know you could on I think it was Tecmo Bowl or something like that. But nevertheless, I knew for certain, like on Madden, I think it had to be like Madden 96 or Madden 95. You could play like 2 or 3 years of a franchise mode. That may not sound like much, but back in 1995, 96, that was a big deal. They didn't start doing the long franchises until the PlayStation 2 era. Or no, I take that back. I think the Dreamcast had it on NFL 2K, where you could do 30. Hold on, let me find out. I'll let you know right now. Where is it? I'll let you guys know right now. All right, I got NFL 2K1 right here on the Dreamcast. Let me see. Well, it says it has franchise mode. Let me see if y'all can read that. Sorry for the glare. If the glare is too bad, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Well, it says franchise mode, be the general manager and coach or pick of any NFL team with salary caps, retirement, draft picks, and rookie signings. I didn't realize this is a pretty good copy of 2K21. This is actually in pretty good condition. I didn't realize that. I'm not certain. I think this game has a 30-year dynasty. Or 30-year. I think it's had 30 years. I'm not sure. No, it doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say. I thought this had 30 years, but nevertheless, they had franchise mode back then. You know what I mean? So, and with this franchise mode, it tells you all the things you can do. and it's actually pretty, pretty good. You got to understand, NFL 2K1 came out in the year 2000. Yeah, this came out in the year 2000. So, and these are things that we've been wanting way back then. We can't get them now. So like just like what Noble said, if they give us the modes that we want, we don't care about the new modes as long as you just make it right. I totally agree. Let me see. The one man, he put out a comment. Let me see if it'll pull up. Once it pulls up, I'll put it up on a screen and I'll read it. There it is. He said, just curious, is it possible that Scott OG and Jones from 2K could be working on Madden in the near future to add a My League style franchise mode to it? Um, I doubt it. I doubt it because they're two different entities. I don't think they work on the same thing. I think Madden is Tiburon, and I can't remember what NBA Live is. They're under the same umbrella, but I think they're two different studios because I know EA Tiburon is one, and I can't remember what NBA Live. Let me look that up. Because I think they're under something else. Let's see. I really don't know. I would like to know, but I don't. I think Live is. All right, let's see. All right, EA Tiburon is known for the Madden series. They did Madden, NFL Street, NCAA football. They did NASCAR and NFL head coach. They did the golf series as well. Yeah, see, I don't know what lie. See, I don't think they'll be doing it because it's two different. It's two different development studios. So I would like to see it because I think OG and them have like really good ideas with franchise mode. I know they do. All right, let me see if I can find this one now. EA Sports. If anybody know what they do, let me know. I kind of wish that Smitty and them would know. Oh, I'm still looking. Nah, it doesn't say. I can't remember. I can't remember their team, but it's not under the same. That's the problem. It's not under the same one. So that sucks. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Stop right there. Wait a minute. All right, NBA Live 19. And I don't think this, I don't know how long this has been going on. Okay. NBA Live 18, 16. Okay. 14. Okay, so you're on to something here. Okay, NBA Live was developed by EA Canada. NBA Live 10 was. But no. But I will say that NBA Live 14 on up was produced by Tiburon. So you might be on to something. It both was picked up by Tiburon. So they might could be do something. I mean, it's possible now since I know that. So that's gonna be that's gonna be interesting. Okay. You might be on the side. That might work. That might could work. We'll see. Noble says 2K on Dreamcast was fire. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I mean that would be interesting. Maybe we need to try to reach out to OG and find out. Noble says I'm going to bounce about to play with my new package. Hey man, you be safe out there, bro. I already know. Hey man, you take it easy. Thank you coming through. Yeah, we're coming up on an hour right now, and I usually try to do these an hour. So I'll probably just I may sit around maybe at the max another 15 minutes. What's going on, Antonio Wilson? Thank you for coming through. But I didn't know that. I didn't know all this time. I didn't know that that EA was EA Tiburon was helping out NBA Live. Now that makes it more egregious at this point. That what the hell are they doing with the game? You know, it's kind of getting the Madden treatment. As far as 2K goes, 2K already has a pedigree of making a pretty decent game. They don't have to do too much more. I don't think they're going to do too much more this generation. Next generation is going to be the time that we actually see something may happen. So hopefully we'll see. So I don't know. I don't have much to say about 2K. I think they're going to be all right. But as far as Madden and NBA Live, definitely NBA Live, they could use that help. Especially what you were saying, Mr. Ham. They could use that help. OG and Jones could be helping them out to give them a decent franchise mode. Because I mean, a lot of people don't know Scott OG. Not only that he knows basketball. I mean, he has a pretty good mind of what gamers want. So his input will be like very valuable. Anybody got any questions? Let me know. If not, I'm going to slide out. I don't have much else to say. I'm gonna probably just sit here and play a few games. I may go. I don't know. I may go out or something. Go to a video game store. I don't have nothing to do between now and me streaming later, unless my wife need me to do something. I mean, people who are married or living with their significant other, you know how that is. So, other than that, man, y'all let me know if y'all have anything. I'm gonna be up here for a couple more minutes. If you have a question, we'll talk about it. If not, that's cool. Um, we'll see. Antonio Wilson asked me, "Am I buying Battlegrounds, PUBG Battlegrounds, or a WWE 2K Battlegrounds?" And isn't that what the name of it is? Am I buying? No, I'm not. Okay, okay. I want to buy it. That game looks like it's going to be actually fun. So I'll probably try to get it because that game actually does look legitimately fun. It looks like it's going to be a pretty dope game. I'll probably end up getting that. And definitely, if I get that, I'll probably find a way to stream that. But that just goes back to my scheduling. I don't know. I don't like try to stream on Wednesdays and Fridays because I know that's the time DJ like to stream. So if anything, if I do stream, it'll probably be before he gets up and streams because he streams a little bit later, and I can do it like right before him. Because, like I said, not only with I want to give you guys the best content possible. I want to interact with you guys a lot more. I like doing this. I really do. So You never know. I may do that. I already said that I want to try to get the Space Jam game. You gave me an idea, Antonio Wilson, the other day to actually get that Space Jam game and play it on a retro Sunday retro stream. So that could be a thing as well. So I'll definitely keep y'all filled in on that. But tonight I'm gonna be doing game day, and hopefully with game day that'll be fun tonight as well. If anybody on Twitch, also anybody that's on Twitch right now, I appreciate you guys coming through. I also stream on YouTube. This is a dual stream to do both. The way I'm streaming both, so that's great. So if you want to put anything in the chat or whatever, if you got a question about the stream or whatever that you want to discuss real quick, put it in the chat either on YouTube or Twitch. I'll put it up and we'll discuss it real quick. I've been doing this for exactly an hour right now. I usually like to do this between an hour and 15 minutes. So if you guys, want to discuss something real quick, that'd be great. Also, if you haven't already, follow me on Twitch, subscribe to the channel on YouTube. Hell, do both. That'd be awesome if you're able to do both. Also, in the description, I have a couple of ways to donate if you're really generous. You want to, either through PayPal, Patreon, or Cash App. All that's down in the description. So it's not a big deal if you don't. It's whatever. I'm just giving you all the options that are there. Also, you can click the like button. You can share these videos. Let people know what I'm doing over here because I try to stream as much as possible. Not only just talking to you guys, but actually playing games as well. So also, if you have the time, go back and check out my last stream on Madden 21. That was pretty cool. I had a blast playing that. It was a really big W right there. Good win. So if y'all got any questions, let me know. Like I said, I'll probably take a trip and go probably take a trip for a while and go to a video game store and kill some time before the day's over with. I don't have anything else to do. Long as my wife and them are okay. I think they're taking a nap right now. My son is asleep, and she likes to take a nap when he sleeps. So all right, I'll give you guys a few minutes, and other than that, man, I would definitely will be back and I'll be ready to stream, game day, and all is gonna be well with the world, I guess. Antonio Wilson asked, "Am I watching any NBA games today?" I don't see why not. I'm not gonna be doing anything if I don't go out, which I probably won't go out. If I do stay home, I'll watch some. That's one thing. I haven't watched any real life sports like at all since this whole pandemic. And I feel like I'm kind of doing myself a disservice, but I think I might need to do that. I might need to get on that and just watch some, just chill out and watch. I don't see why not. I'll probably watch a few hours or whatever. But I'm going to try to set up a few things in here for my stream. Like I said, I'm enjoying, just doing this. This right here is about to be a movement when it comes to first and frame rates, VF, doing all this good stuff. I'm just going to try to give you guys as much content as possible. Things are going to be looking better over here. I'm gonna get me another webcam because I'm using my iPad right now, and it's cool, but I want to be able to get on the screen like I want to, and do things. Have it a little bit more tight around here, a little bit more tight, and hopefully I'll be able to get that together. Other than that, man, it's gonna be all good. Once again, I appreciate you guys. It is coming up on an hour and 5 minutes. I don't have anything else. If you guys have anything, I don't mind answering any questions. So if you have a question real quick, that's cool. But I think at about 1:15, I'm going to cut it short because I'm going to go ahead and get some things done as far as I probably do a little bit of things around the house. If I don't go out, I'll probably have doing some things around the house while the NBA games are on. Just simple stuff, man. Just trying to, keep it simple. So y'all let me know. Shout out to everybody who's on Twitch. Shout out to everybody who's here on the YouTube side. You guys are awesome. We just want a better game, and we just want a better game when it comes to these sports titles. And I think that's one thing that we need to just to have fun, man. I think that's the main thing. You know, I didn't know what else to say with that. But that's the main thing, just to have fun and enjoy, what we have. It's crazy that it's not the best. But y'all don't have any more questions, man. That's cool. I can ramble and talk all day. I will be back probably between 7:30, 8 o'clock. I will be doing the retro game stream with NFL Game Day 98. That's going to be the next game on deck. So hope you guys come through and watch that. And everything, all the information is down in the description. The Discord, Google Play, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, the Patreon, the Cash App, the PayPal link. All that's down there. Even if it's $1, it goes a long way. It's not a big deal. If it's $0, we're going to continue to keep pushing this movement. So it's all up. Everything is there. I think what else? DJ has a Twitch. You can go ahead and follow him over there. Bills have a Twitch. All that's in the link. All the information is down in the description. So we will definitely be back tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry, later on today. Later on today, we'll be back later on today with NFL Game Day 98. So I am out. I hope you guys be safe, be blessed, and take care of yourselves and the ones around you. You guys be easy. Peace.